for joining today at the Independent Stylist webinar. Today is Monday, December 29th, the last stylist morning webinar, or noon if you're on the East Coast, 12:30 of 2014, and it's been an awesome year. So what I want to do on the call today, and I just wanted to kind of recap a little bit of where I am right now, what I'm feeling, and where we're going. We're going to talk about what's going on right now with the company as far as the sale and some awesome hostess specials coming up. This is going to be a really good call. And I want to talk a little bit about what you can do to help promote your business, the retreat, of course, and some other things. So super excited everybody's here. And I also asked Janessa, because Janessa just started rocking the sale, and I asked Janessa to spend a couple of minutes telling us how she's doing that. And so one super exciting thing is we've already this month doubled what we did last December, in December of 2013. So that is awesome. We're hitting all of our goals. We are, when you look at other companies and I compare kind of traction and where we are in the goals that we've set, we're on track. By 2019, we're going to be a $50 million company. So how does that sound? Right now, we're all working towards it, and we're all playing our part in the dream and what we're doing, and it is just it's awesome. So I sort of, just to get a little, give you a little introspection or perspective, I guess, of what I'm thinking and how we're growing is, I look at companies who have really built to last, and of course Mary Kay is a phenomenal example. Her company grew last year by $500 million, and that's after she passed away. So not that I'm excited about that thought, but my goal is to build a company that's a great company. And to do that, I believe that you have to have a strong vision and a strong reason for being. So, and with that, now there is also there's kind of the companies too that are backed by corporations, that are backed by capital, and some of those companies are great companies. And I'm looking for the right partners and the right people to help us grow. So if you have any questions during the call, feel free to type in the box, and let me know what your thoughts are. So I had during this break, I guess, that I say break because the kids are home from school, and it's the holiday season. I've really taken the time to just organize internally and think a lot about where we're going. And I thought about it this morning, and I know this is going to be a great call. And I know why it's going to be a great call. It's going to be a great call because I feel really good. And I know this in your businesses because I know, and I can tell when I'm feeling on, when I'm taking care of myself, when I've got my stuff is organized. And I know I have learned that there's always going to be stuff. There's always going to be things that are spinning around you, and life will get crazy, and everybody will have demands on you, and we get really busy. And I have learned that if I can internally take care of myself, it's that old put on your oxygen mask first. When I do that, everything else flows. And I can tell throughout the company, which is, I realized that really early on that, it was, and I remember that turning point that was in the fall of 2013 when I just, I think I had an approach that was, very like, busy startup and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden I just kind of like let this weight off my shoulders and connected with my why and started just putting that good energy out there. And all of a sudden we started taking off. And what's phenomenal is how I can see it through the company, even though we're all over the place. We're in all over the country. We're spread out, and some of you are the only ones in your states, and you might be in Alaska or Missouri or Florida or wherever you are. But I know that when I talk to you, when you are flowing, because it shows, and it shows in your business. And I can also tell, if things are kind of down or whatever, and then I might hear, well, this is going on in my life, and this is what happened. Or, sometimes I see stylists who have kind of reemerged, and I'll hear, well, this is what happened, and now here's where I am today. And it's always about your sense of enthusiasm. And so I just, I just want everyone to kind of think about where you are now. And I used to not really believe in New Year's resolutions, but I'm starting to change that because I just feel like it's such a fresh time to really look at where we're going and where we've been, and what are you going to say this year on New Year's, and what have you accomplished in 2014, and what do you want to say next year? What do you want to be saying on New Year's 2016? So lots of stuff to think about, and really just to have we have a fresh perspective, and we have the opportunity. I believe that our potential is our greatest asset, and that's from Stephen Covey, and that is part of this business, part of multi-level marketing, part of direct sales, is always tapping into your potential, your human potential, and knowing that every day, every week, every party is a blank slate. So when you have your day set out ahead of you, and you have those opportunities, and maybe what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that blank slate that we have? That's this gift of having our potential, and looking at everything in that light. And what am I going to do to make myself good today? And that's just going to flow. It's going to flow through your family, your relationships, your business, your hostesses, your customers, and building and sponsoring your team. And it's absolutely phenomenal, I think, as we get these breakthroughs, these personal breakthroughs, how it just affects all of our lives. And that's one of the things that I just absolutely love about direct sales, and specifically about Party Plan, because I know the energy I get from being with other women. And that to me is absolutely amazing. And to transfer that energy, and that's where you do it, and you do it at parties. And and I know, like with the sale and everything, there are online parties, and we attract people online, and we can use social media in a wonderful way. And I really believe that those parties and being connected that's what there's no better feeling than driving home from a party totally jazzed, and and standing in front of a group of women. And you might have those butterflies, and I still get the butterflies, and standing in front of those women and realizing that you did not know anyone in that room before that night. And that's what happens once you start really building and really branching out. And I know, and I love talking to all of you during the week and hearing some of those breakthroughs. I talked to one of you who said that you felt you typically, one of the stylists, she said to me, I'm typically an introvert, and she had just sponsored someone. I said, congratulations, it was her first sponsor. And I said, hi, what happened? Tell me about it. And because I always like to hear what your breakthroughs are. And this stylist said, I was at a vendor event, started to get a little discouraged. This is my third vendor event, and I thought about it, and it took me an hour to get up the courage, and I put on the clothes. I just put on Winnie and Kat, and I walked up and down the aisles. And I just said to myself, she said, you're 54 years old. What's your problem? You can do this. And the amazing thing is how good it felt after that happened. And then someone came and joined her team. So anyway, I love hearing all your breakthroughs. And on that note, I'm gonna move on. So I've got Instagram up here, and you may have noticed. Oh, can you hear me? I just got an. Okay, good. I just got. Cheney had said she can't hear me. Can you hear me now, Cheney? Just going into the question box. Okay. All right. So you may have noticed that I have started. I've posted some information, some little plugs about stylists on Instagram. I love how our Instagram is starting to look. And the pictures that you're sharing and tagging are great. And what I love too is just that it shows all the different women who are involved in Winnie and Kat and tells something about you. So when you post, if you can tag Winnie and Kat, and then hashtag Winnie and Kat as well. And if you want to too, you can put in a little say something about yourself too that you'd like me. I hope you don't mind. I took some liberty on sharing some things about yourself because I want to show everybody the different, the diversity and what we do, or who we are, or if we're empty nesters, if we're single moms, whatever it is. So let me know too if there's something that you want to say about your business, and and please make sure that you're following us on Instagram and also on everything on social media. You've noticed that we're putting out some new graphics as tools for you to help in your business, and that's one thing I want to say too, because I know a lot of you know that I've been talking to several different potential investors, and it is incredibly important to me to get the right people on board. And it's something that there's things that's very specific things where I want to use the money to help us all build our business. And you'll probably notice that I'm just going ahead and doing some of this stuff anyway because I'm not going to wait. So one thing is graphics or branding, and you'll notice that we've got some new branding that I hope you're enjoying, and I hope it's helping you to share your business. So so those have been going out, and feel free, go ahead and share those, push those out on social media, push them out on Instagram and Facebook. And also, there's another opportunity to advertise your businesses in these direct sales blogs. I'm going to show you actually one of them. Is it up here? Let me see. I know it's not up there. How do I go back to that? Let me see. I'm going to go into Facebook and show you another company just put us on their blog. But there's a lot of party plan companies and multi-level marketing blogs and things that here, it's right here. This one put us up on their. They featured us today on their Facebook. Had not heard of them, but they just found us, I guess, and posted us. But there's a lot of different ways to spotlight your business, and these things work, and they're usually really affordable. So it might be, it's usually like $30 or $50 or something for 6 months or a year, and that's a great way to advertise your business. And a lot of people are looking right now. There's been a shakeup in the industry, and a lot of people are looking and choosing a company. And another thing, I wanted to say about how we're structured is that you can look at companies, and it doesn't, what I believe is what you want to know about your company when you're talking to prospects or you're sharing the company. You want to know what is behind your company, okay? Because there are, I can show you examples of companies. I mean, Jockey, for example, great company, backed by a corporation, and they did not need their direct sales division. And there are other companies who have had $9 million of investment and have gone out of business within the next year. So, I know one of the things that people talk about is like how can we handle the growth? Yes, we can handle the growth, and you don't go into this kind of a business not expecting extreme growth, and that's how everything is set up. My first business, I grew from scratch to a $50 million business in 6 years, and so I know what to expect, and I know how to handle it, and we are on track to hit those goals. So I just wanted to say that too. Let me put something. I think it's probably a good time to. I don't know why Cheney can't hear me, but I think everyone else can hear me, Cheney. I'm going to move this off here. Let's go back to our Instagram. So Janessa, can I take you off? Let me find you. Let's hear from Janessa. Let me try to get you on board. Okay, I'm enabling Janessa. I just sent you an audio pin, so you should be able to type that in and talk. So I'm going to wait and see. Okay, here we go. Hey, Janessa, can you hear me?
Yes, you just unmuted me.
Hello, good morning or good afternoon.
Hi. Yes, it's about 12:45 here, and if I have to get off the call early, it's because I have a potential new recruit that just called and said, I'm making it 1 o'clock, not 4 o'clock to come by. So,
how'd she hear about it?
Well, she has been in my little contact list for about 5 months, and we've been chatting back and forth. And the week that we actually connected, she moved from East Grand Rapids, which is really close to me, to Mount Pleasant, which is about a few hours up north. And so this is the third time that she's come in town, and we can actually meet this time. And I'm not in Minnesota, as you know, so I'm really happy that she's coming over to see the collection. And then who knows?
That's very exciting. So tell us, Janessa, just tell us because you've been doing great with the sales, with the last chance sale, and this is, basically bringing out some of our vintage Winnie and Kat, some of our favorites. So what has been the secret to your sales success, Janessa?
It basically comes down to personal contact. I don't care how much I post online, Instagram. I have an Instagram account. I'm not amazing on it. I can, as soon as I posted the actual sale and everything, I got a couple people, let me know. But then I pulled out all of my notes, and it was a home run. It was, Holly really wants that shift dress in the pink. We have it. Elma really wants that poolside dress. Just remembering what my clients and customers have said over the past 6 months, because they see it in print. But the biggest thing for me was personal contact. I mean, I contacted about 50 people in order to get the 7 or 8 sales, and it's worth it.
Where do you keep your notes?
I am a journaler. I have a huge book right here. On the front of it, it says, "Know your own happiness." And that's one of my favorite quotes. And it has everything in it since day one of joining Winnie Kat. And so I kind of use different color markers. I'm a color. I love colored and pens, and I'm like a high school girl when it comes to journaling, I swear. And all the little notes about things that people want in different colors, or if they'll come back, I just flip through it, and I was able to find all the lime green, and that means, looking for.
I love it. That makes me
I'm
happy
adored.
too. I know you're lying. I love, anything though that's all the little things that put us in a good mood, right? That's awesome. And just so everybody knows, too, Janessa does great parties. So it's that. I love that. That's a combination, right, of calling and doing one-on-one sales.
Yeah, and I was really, really happy because I have 4 clients that I've been working with for months actually ordered after all these times through the sale. So it was huge for me. I was so excited that I have 4 new clients now because, hey, remember that jumpsuit you saw me wearing? Yeah, you made comments. It's on sale. And remember that gray traveler I had on that you loved? It's on sale. And just remembering things like that. And I'm really happy that they finally jumped on the Winnie Kat train.
Awesome. Well, nice job, Janessa. I love it. And by the way, this was not rehearsed. Like, I just said, hey, Janessa, can you share? And I love that because it's so true. It's that combination. You're not just throwing it out there on Facebook, but you're following up and you're sharing and you're knowing your customers. And by the way, there was some Party Plan blog. If anybody wants to know, I got an email and they want you to submit 3 tips on contacting or keeping your customers happy. And if anybody wants that link, I can send it to you. So it's some free publicity for your business. So just email me after the call if you guys want that. So okay, well, thanks, Janessa. Anything else?
I just sometimes people get in ruts. I know for one, I'm getting over the flu, and so especially with the holidays, and I know it's easy to post on Facebook. I know it's easy to send out an email, but it's just, I mean, the personal contact and texting and just, all these different ways of contacting people. Don't be discouraged. I contacted 50 people to get 7 orders, and I'm ecstatic that I got those orders and new clients.
That's awesome.
So just don't get discouraged and be your own best cheerleader. I know for one, I'm really hard on myself. You guys, you're all amazing. Just be your own best cheerleader sometimes.
And Anastasia commented something about brushing your teeth. Is that?
You need to stop talking, Anastasia. I will come over there. I still have your Christmas gift, and I brushed my teeth this morning.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Janessa. I really appreciate your sharing.
Of course. Love you guys.
All right, and good luck with your prospect. That's super exciting.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
All right. Okay, thanks, Janessa. All right. So cool. Now I want to just share some updates and very exciting things that are happening with the company. And if anybody has questions, go ahead and type them in if you want to share. And all right, so we've got Adrian now, which is so crazy exciting, and that's just another thing in the plans and going forward and bringing on our director of sales and leadership development. And so do not miss the call tomorrow. There's going to be the same times as the Monday calls. We're going to have Tuesday calls, not to bombard you with calls, but really to give you the ability to hop on to what you need for your business. Like I love my gym because there's always classes and always what I need, and I can use what I need, and that helps. So tomorrow is a call for, we have a lot of new stylists. We've had 18 new stylists already join us just this month, which is, by the way, phenomenal for December and for, during Christmas. And that's amazing. So everybody just congratulate yourself. And they're all coming from you too. So congratulations. It's so just crazy awesome. So now we've got all this energy. We've got all these new people in the company. And also we've got a lot of stylists who are kind of like, re-emerging. Besides our stylists besides those of you who have been steady and just really working it, we've got a lot of people coming back and seeing what the progress is, seeing where the company is going. So now is the time to capture that and get your businesses off to a fabulous start, and great. We still have a few more days in December with the sale and to pay yourself early January. Love paying everybody. And to start out great for 2015 and beyond. This year is this is a pivotal year. 2015 is going to be a pivotal year. This is the foundation. This is where, and if you came from another company or people in other companies where those leaders who are the $1 million whatever, this is the year that foundation is going to be set. This is when you're really starting to build your base upon which you'll be growing to the future and beyond. So this is, this is startup year, okay? And get yourself good, get yourself motivated, get yourself organized, and we're all going to just push together. So I'm super excited to have Adrienne with us. Adrienne's going to be doing training tomorrow. The link is on the site and also on Facebook. Well, it was emailed and it's on Facebook, not on the site. And we've also got some fabulous things coming up. So the Mexican incentive trip. We're going to go to the Mexican Riviera, and you can win. Well, you have to win the trip. That's how you get there. You earn the trip. All of the details are on the Stylist Forum. It's basically 12,000 points. Each point is $1. And you also, here's the kicker, you also get a point for every new stylist you have sponsored. Okay, starting, this is retroactive from December 1st. All new stylists you sponsor for every $1 that they sell as well. And then there's also a promotion point system too. So I want to be with, make me send a lot of you, bring a lot of you to Mexico. So it is just going to be, this is going to be, it's our first trip. I talk about it all the time. I've been talking about that dream of having a trip, and so now is the time. And you have plenty of time to earn that trip. Now we're going to give all of the details at our retreat at WK I Love LA, which is at the end of January. And you can also earn cash and points to pay for your retreat. Okay, and that's based on sales, and that's online too. And you can email info or email me if you need a recap on that. If you can get to the retreat, come to the retreat. Last year's was amazing. You can see video clips of it on YouTube. We did it in a mansion in Malibu last year. This year's going to be super cool. We're going to be at a downtown at the Hotel Standard. It's an entourage. It's got an incredible, cool, sexy roof deck. We're going to see a factory tour to actually see where our product is made. We're going to meet one of our manufacturers. So really that's part of Winnie and Kat, is knowing who makes our clothes. And he's going to come out with us too on Friday night to the rooftop. So we're just going to have a lot of fun, but not only that, we're all going to be together, okay? And we're going to be building, and you're going to come out of that with a business plan. And after that, you still have what? You still have 2 months to earn your trip to Mexico. So for any more details, just email us and ask us if you need any more details for that. Let me see if there's, exciting January things, and then I'll let you get off to your day. So we have some specials. And as you know from the Stylist Weekly, one thing that is, I'm super excited about this, and we're putting the Hostess, in Hostess Rewards kits. So now when your hostesses activate and use their Hostess Rewards, they can actually use them towards a business kit, towards a starter kit or a business builder kit. So what a great way to ask your hostesses, who are amazing, to often turn into stylists. You could also get a kit and start your business. So that is active now in the Hostess Rewards. Very exciting, and thank you, Tiff. That was Tiff's idea. Awesome idea. And let's see what else. We've got 2 specials in January. One is the double Hostess Rewards, and that's going to start in January, go through the end of the month. So all of January, you're getting double Hostess Rewards, and those are programmed into the system and should be easy peasy to do. So another way to help you to really build your foundation in January. Now we only have a minute left. I might go a couple minutes over, but to build your foundation in January is going to get you a good February, March, and start out this year on that foundation that you need to really build and to really grow. So we've got the double Hostess Rewards, and then we've also got a Join in January promotion. So that's already up. I started it now because there's a lot of people who I've been talking to, I know, and I know there's a lot of people you've been talking to who are interested in this, and so this is an amazing deal. Business Builder Kit is let me make sure, I think it's $349. I have to check online. There's a deal on the Business Builder Kit. Let me go on Facebook because I know Tiff posted that on Facebook. And we've got a deal on the Starter Kit and also the Builder and Booster Kit. So that is, let's see, it's probably in the groups. And if you need to be in a Facebook group, if you're not in one of our Facebook groups, message Tiff and make sure that you're in our groups, because that's a great way. Everybody shares information there. And well, my Facebook is not working right now. Okay, thank you, Adrian. $169 for the starter kit and $349 for the Business Builder Kit. So those are awesome deals. Oh, Kat posted it too. And let's see, Elizabeth had a question about the Double Hostess rewards. The party is held in January for the Double Hostess rewards. So the party has to be held in January to get Double Hostess rewards. And then remember too, hostesses get, for any party they have, they can get a $50 credit at the next parties that they do. So thank you, everybody. Does anybody have any other questions? Let us know if you need held and closed. Thank you for that. Yes, the parties need to be held and closed in January. One more thing I'm going to say about parties closing. The window to close parties is 2 weeks. And we've been pretty lenient on that, but we're going to need to start, really asking you to have your parties close them within 2 weeks. So, and yes, the party is parties held and closed in January. And anything else before we go, before we move on? And then thank you, Kat Harlan. For the business, the other part of the special is for the Business Builder and Booster, which is the absolute best value. It's $448. Okay, that's usually $884. Okay, so $448 for everything in every color. And there's a lot of time to get your parties booked, get your January off to a great start. We're going to do this call again this evening, 5:45 Pacific. So bring your prospects on the call. Invite anybody you know who's interested in what we do and who we are on the call tonight. And then make sure to attend the New Stylist training tomorrow. Even if you're not new, if you're a leader, you're going to get great tips on how to onboard. And let's get everybody engaged. Let's get everyone going and tell us what you need to do for your success in your business. Thank you, everybody, and thanks for all your participation and sale and support and energy and everything. And I absolutely cannot wait to see you. There's my Facebook up there. I cannot wait to see you at the retreat and in Mexico. So thank you, everybody. Have a fabulous day and a very happy New Year. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.